Are you rolling? Oh, hello everyone! Welcome to my kitchen. I'm here today to make my very famous, soon to be very famous, Sloppy Jane. You're going to love it. It's made with Beyond Meat, not meat, pea protein actually, and it's delicious. You can't wait to eat it. I can't wait to show you. Here we go. First, I'm going to start with some olive oil. Oh, olive oil. Olive oil. It's lovely. Well, while we're waiting on our oil to heat up, I'm just going to take a little toot of this electronic hooter over here. It's going to be lovely. Lovely. Alright, let's see if our oil's ready to go. Let's check. But here we've got it ready to go. My onions are starting to sizzle. I'm going to add the rest of my entire onion that's been chopped and 2 cloves of garlic that we've chopped up. So here we go. There we go. And to that I'm going to add just a bit of salt. I like to use pink Himalayan salt that I can grind up. It's lovely. Now we're going to let that sizzle up till they just start to clarify. Okay, so you start out and your onions and garlic are mostly opaque, right? You can't see through them. When you start to clarify them, when they cook, they start to become more translucent. You can start to see through them, but they're not clear because they're not cooked completely at that point. You're just starting to break down the thing and make it clearer. Now that they've begun to clarify, they're getting some nice translucence to them, I'm going to add the green chilies that I found. Just some regular green chilies out of a can. Here we go. Alright, so I've got here some cumin. I'm going to add a very generous helping of cumin. You need mounds of cumin. Next, a very small light sprinkling of chili powder. If you like it warmer, fine, whatever. Next, red pepper flakes. Here we go. There it is. That's it. That's all you need. Now, red pepper flakes, put them away. Chili powder, put it away. Cumin, don't you dare put it away. We'll need much more later. Here we go. Starting to thicken up quite nice. Next, we'll add a sprinkle of espresso. That's all. Next, a bit, splash, if you will, of balsamic vinegar. Finally, we'll add a small bit of brown sugar. Now we've made a bit of a roux, if you will. We've got the green chilies, the onion, the garlic, the espresso, all the spices, our brown sugar, all of that ready to go, ready for our Beyond Meat. So we've got that in the fridge. I'm just going to pop it out, pop it in. So I've got from my local store some Beyond Beef ground. Here is 20 grams of plant protein. Can you believe you get that from a pea? I can't. Now I have my Beyond Meat inside of the roux. Give it a good stir. And next, you'll never guess what we're going to do. What we're going to do, more cumin. You guessed it already. Alright, so more cumin, mounds of cumin, right? A fresh ground pepper. Away we go. Just keep on grinding till you can't stop grinding. And I think that's what Miley Cyrus was talking about when she says that we can't stop and we won't stop. Oh, I've gotten a bit paper towel inside of my mixture. Got it. Lovely. Now, fibers. Fibers are very good for you. However, you don't want to eat paper most of the time. The one lesson I took from my grandmother that you don't want to eat paper most of the time. Now, I've turned up the heat on my wok here. We want the meat to start to brown, right? We want to make it browner like you would a ground beef. And your Beyond Meat will do exactly that if you give it time. So we've turned up the heat a bit. We're going to let this simmer. We're going to let it start to brown up, and then we'll add our final touches before the deep simmer of letting that all those juices cook down, cook in, give us that nice thick sloppy Jane that we're looking for. Away we go. So next, now that my meat is nice and browned, it's ready to go, I'm going to add 1 small can of tomato paste. Just the whole thing, and throw it right in there. And then we're going to cook it all down till it's nice and thick to make a very savoury, tasty, sloppy Jane. So here we go. Oh, I'm also going to preheat the oven to warm up my Beps so that I can have something to put my sloppy Jane on, right? We need the bread, of course. Oh, you thought I forgot, didn't you? You thought I forgot to add even more mounds of cumin. You thought wrong. Got me cumin, still ready to go, and away we go with even more mounds of cumin. Oh, look at that. Lovely. And sure, maybe just a smidge more to like to your taste. However hot you like it, go for it. Now, we need to preheat our oven. Just turn it on. You're just warming up your Beps, so all you got to do is just put it on your lowest preheat set, let it go, let this cook down, and in, oh, let's say 15-20 minutes, you'll have yourself beautiful, savoury, tasty, sloppy Janes. I can't wait for you to try them. Going to keep cooking now. Still there, are you? Boy, I've known some voyeurs in my life, but alright, so we have our oven ready to go to warm up our Beps. If you're not the type to make your own, you can just buy them at the store. That's what I did. Well, I didn't, somebody else did. But here they are in my house. I'm going to warm them up, and this amount should give us about 6 very healthy sloppy Janes. Do if you do, don't if you don't. It's entirely up to you what you do. But me personally, I'm going to put out 6 Beps. Once our Beps are warmed up and ready to go, we'll just load them up with our nice, juicy, sloppy Jane innards here, and then throw some crisps on the side, and there, you've got yourself a luncheon. Okay, so my Beps are ready to go to come out of the oven. They're getting nice and toasted, so I'm going to remove them now. Look at that. Lovely. 6 warm Beps. Just build them up. Build up your sandwich. Here we go. Enjoyed making the Janes. My favourite part, I think, was when I talked about how you shouldn't eat paper, mostly. And then of course, making the food. It looks delicious.